I'm here on the Iosh stand at Anticipate London. It's the second, it's Monday. It's been a fantastic first day already. Kelly has already been on stage. I'm here with Ian McIntosh, and we're just here to see what the future of Iosh has for us this year. They've got some great literature and they've got some great initiatives to help you look at Activate 2028 and actually what Iosh is bringing to the industry and to the world of OSH in the next couple of years. So really, Kelly, how did your presentation go this morning?
It was a really interesting conversation with some younger health and safety professionals and with recruitment, talking about the changing way in which we're being recruited for and the industry is changing. So what we can do to look for our next career move and what kind of softer skills such as coaching skills or kind of health and well-being and all of those kind of things, what we can do in order to make sure that we are number one at the top of the list whenever we change careers or change into our career or move jobs. Really interesting chat.
That's fantastic. The thing I want to know is every president has a focus that they look at every year. Where's your focus going to be this year in the world of OSH?
So there are three things. So my first one is about professional well-being. So how we look after ourselves when we spend so much time looking after everybody else. I think health and safety can be really lonely. We can often feel a lot of guilt or a lot of onus on us and a lot of responsibility on our shoulders when an incident happens. So how do we get a network, a support system and the right help when we need it as well, so we can really walk the walk as well as just talk the talk. My second area of focus is around coaching skills. So that's really around empowerment and making sure that we're bringing people along with us on this journey of a safer and healthier world of work. And my final theme and area of focus is around significant injury and fatality causes. It's specifically working at height. The worst incidents I've ever had to deal with in my career have all been falls from height. One was a fatality. One, somebody got up and walked back into work 6 months later. And I really want to look at those really back to basics, and let's look at the things that are doing really significant harm to people and what we can do as an industry, as a profession, to nudge that dial so that more people get to go home at the end of every day of work.
That's absolutely fantastic. I want to talk to you, Ian.
Yeah.
So, Ian, what's your role within Iosh?
Okay, so I head up the Iosh for Business team. So we work with organisations that deliver training internally to their own people, and we work with them whether they're just delivering the Iosh Managing Safely to their own people, or we work with them on tailored course approval where they have a specific need for an industry-specific version of an Iosh course. So we will work with them to help get that approved. And then we also work with them talking about OSH cultural maturity and about business assurance and working with organisations to look at how OSH is, the governance and the leadership behind it, and how the systems and processes come into it, and the people and culture, and how that sort of three modules come together to allow a business to see where they are now from an OSH cultural maturity and what they can do to improve, and then they can be validated at the end of it to say, yes, this is where we've moved our business through. So that's what we do at Iosh for Business.
Absolutely, and that doesn't have to be a business on its own. You may already be a chartered member, a corporate member working within a business, and those members of Iosh can come to you to see where Iosh can add value to the strategy and where you're trying to drive your safety culture through a business. So it's not an add-on, it's something that safety professionals can already tap into within these courses within Iosh already.
Yeah, and the other thing as well is within our organisation, within our team, we have a technical specialist who is a chartered member as well. So they can give that additional safety, professional advice behind it as well, rather than just talking to people saying, well, you could look at this course or that. We actually have safety professionals working within Iosh that can help offer advice to those people coming in for questions.
I think that's brilliant. I think there's a couple more panels we've got going on at the moment that will be where Iosh are up on stage speaking. I know there's an Iosh members reception at the end of the show today, so if you're an Iosh member, come and find us.
Or just interested in becoming a member, come and find us. We're doing a bit of celebrating volunteers, which will be really lovely to celebrate the wonderful work and the way that our volunteers give back to the membership. And it's also just a really nice chance for us to network, have a few cheeky drinks and have a bit of a chat and support each other.
Absolutely. Iosh are here all 3 days. Kelly, you're here for 2 of them,
Yes.
aren't you? But Iosh are going to be here all 3 days. Please come and find their stand. Please come and find out how they can support you as either an individual looking to develop your career or as a business looking to drive your culture forward. I'm going to go and talk to some more stands. It's been fantastic. Follow us on social media. Follow Iosh on social media. And I will see you later in the day.